What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate, reverse rants, no hate. So, so I was asked about two different things, and I'm going to talk about in this video. First thing being, I was asked about that I see what happened with Benard and Bill Haney. Yeah, I saw what happened. Now, it's not really what people are making it. I'm not into this soap opera shit. It was a bitch move, if you ask me. Okay. Benard Hopkins is politicking right now. Now, we know there was some words between Bill Haney and Benard because Benard made a comment, basically made a statement that sounded like a threat. Like when he see Bill Haney is on site and all that. And Bill Haney said he would defend himself by all means necessary. Benard's telling him, let's go to the bathroom. Let's go to the bathroom. He's telling Benard, if you mad, handle your business where you mad at and whatever, right? Now, Bill Haney's no fighter, man. You know, he's a street dude. Benard's a street dude. But these are two grown-ass men. Benard fucking beard and his hair is not even gray. It's fucking white. And this dude is out here trying to play tough guy. A couple of weeks ago, Benard Hopkins was trying to defend a guy because somebody spit on that guy. And the female, asking the female, you condone that? You condone that? And all that. You know, I'm sure Benard would say, this is different. I'm like a man offering another man to go to the bathroom so we can handle this. Like, grow the fuck up, man, and sit your old rusty ass down, man. You're politicking. Look, Bill Haney is Devin Haney's mouthpiece. Okay, he's not only does his managing and all that, promoting and all that with him, helping, promote his fights and managing all that. He's his father. Bill Haney isn't showing up so he can fight Benard Hopkins. They happen to be in the same place. So Benard comes up a Harvard when I know what I saw, they were face to face. And, Benard's trying to play the tough role. But let me explain something to you. Even like when he was running up on that guy, he wasn't really making no effort to run up on that guy. I know if I want you, motherfucker, one person ain't gonna be able to stop me. You just putting your hand out on my chest is not gonna be able to stop me from getting at a person. Okay, simple. He's allowing people to hold him back, get in front of him and push him, all that shit. And you got these idiots that make these videos trying to glorify stupid shit. He's a street dude, Benard about that life and all that goofy shit. Listen, he did all of that, so he's all about respect and honor. Now, here you are. And I keep telling you guys, man, there's something about these people, man. I've heard Benard Hopkins run his mouth talking about black people, and how, I heard of the struggles and all that, but it's always a black dude trying to talk shit about another black dude. But somebody like myself that bring the boxing fucking news got morons coming in my motherfucking comment section talking about I'm putting down a black man because this black man's doing goofy, ignorant shit, but you're not supposed to speak on it. They make it about race. But you motherfuckers always talking about black, and all y'all do is attack black people. Now, the dude that he was trying to attack a couple of weeks ago wasn't black, no. But again, he's going to bat like this dude can't fight for himself or something. Okay, whatever. And the dude he was going after was like way smaller than him. But no, it's the camera's on. Let me try to look like I'm tough. Grow up, man. You look ignorant. Let's be real. Now, he's saying all this shit, and all he did was some sucker shit. Why? I'm not about shoving, slapping, pushing. I'm about punching people in the eye. Yeah, I'll rock your orbital. I'll break your nose, your lips, your teeth. Yeah, I'm not with all this shoving and petty shit. We gonna fight. You understand what I'm saying? That's what these knuckles are for. I ain't with all that shoving and... So that's all Benard did. And what he did, you see all those people around. The second he did it, and it was some sucker shit, because if you look at him, he wasn't even looking Bill Haney in the face. He's saying whatever Bill's saying, what he's saying, Bill's right in front of him. And then Benard does this little shoulder bump shit and then allow everybody to separate them. And he's, He knew what was going to happen. He knew nobody was going to stand back, make a circle, and let them fight. He knows that. That was some sucker shit, man. You always chest bumping. I mean, that was bitchy shit. Do you feel like you accomplished something? Okay. Benard's trying to get Bill Haney off his square. You know, he's trying to intimidating factor, try that imitation shit. You know, that it didn't bother Bill. Bill over there chilling, saying what he's saying, and he's still talking about his son. He over there dancing and shit. He ain't worried about Benard Hopkins, man. And even when he was talking about come, let's go to the bathroom, Bill's walking with him. All of this shit, and that makes you tough. Nah, y'all, don't glorify goofy shit. That was stupid shit. There's nothing tough about that. That was some sucker shit. That was some sucker shit. You know, people know who to talk that shit to. That's all it is. That's all it is. You know, it don't make you tough to try to attack somebody that you know you could beat. You understand what I'm saying? It really. Bill didn't do anything to warrant him to do that shit. Benard's just trying to play the bully. Trying to be the little yes man for Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy. That's all. That's all. I mean, so, yeah, he's trying to just cause a distraction, get under Bill's, you know. See, if you can distract the person, there's different ways to do it. You know, Devin needs to focus on his training and keeping his shit right. Bill go out there and do all the talking. Dev don't have to do that shit. You know, that's that man's son. Like he said, I go to hell or jail for my son. You know, plain and simple. So Benard didn't accomplish anything. This is the point what I'm saying. So if the goofies are out there impressed by somebody, he actually, instead of sucker punching them, he sucker bumped them. You understand what I mean? Because he didn't even make eye contact with him. Then he waited, Bill's talking to him, and he leans into him and shoulder him. And I mean, that was some pussy shit, man. Let's just be real. If you guys were impressed by that, grow up. Grow up. Now, I mean, come on, really? That's what we doing now? We chest bumping people. Whatever, man. But anyway, you know, like I seen James Toney call Benard Hopkins. I call him all kinds of bitches. Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, exactly. Why you don't chest bump James Toney? This is my point with these guys, man. They know who to pull that shit with. That's all. That wasn't impressive. Benard Hopkins actually was talking about Ryan Garcia on an interview and talking about he don't like disloyal people. We've seen a video with Ryan Garcia jogging with Floyd Mayweather, and they consider Floyd the enemy. See all this bullshit. You know what's so funny is Benard will say and do things to be Oscar's little pit bull or whatever, right? At the end of the day, though, if y'all want to talk about loyalty, let's go back to when Oscar De La Hoya, none of you motherfuckers, Goose and y'all didn't even come out there and sit there to show support. Not one of y'all. For Ryan when he got beat by Tank. And you want to talk about loyalty? Motherfucker, since when do we have a press conference, a post conference, whatever? Even if all three of y'all didn't come, not one of y'all was there. And according to Oscar punk ass, he received death threats. So y'all said, fuck Ryan, let him go out there with his mother and father. Because they have on body armor and they're armed security, right? No, you got this guy Gomez out there with him and look. No, where were you at? So you talking about loyalty. They was handling what? You, Goose, and Oscar all had three different fucking reasons as to why y'all wasn't out there. So you talking about loyalty, where were you at? Yeah. Where were you guys? So my thing is, Benard's way too old to be acting that way. But I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to distract Bill Haney from doing what he's supposed to do. He's trying to intimidate him. That's bitch shit that he did. That wasn't tough. That wasn't manly. That was some sucker shit. He should really be ashamed of himself. I mean, when you got knocked out the fucking ring in your last professional fight and lied and said you was shoved, I mean, all that bullshit, right? but you tough against a non-fighter. Come on, man, stop it. You know Benard still trained. You know, I doubt he's in there sparring and shit, or who gives a fuck anyway, right? But, you know, he still trains and do shit. Bill ain't no fucking fighter. And you trying to act tough to a non-fucking fighter. Like, come on, bro. Come on. But yet, when a fighter says something, I'll give you an example. Remember when they was having that face-off? Remember that shit? And with the face-off with Ryan and Tank, remember how Benard put his hand on Tank and Tank snatched his hand off and got in Benard's face and like, don't touch me. He's like, I'm about to, like, I don't give a fuck, don't touch me, right? Where was all that then? You understand what I'm saying? Where was all that then? I'm about to, like, but you back the fuck off. And you stop making eye contact with Tank as well. But Bill's not a fighter. So yeah, you don't feel intimidated or threatened by Bill. That's all. That's some sucker shit. Why you ain't, you know, yeah. He knows who to do that shit against, man. That was pussy. There's nothing tough about that. That was nothing. Bill's not hurt by that. Bill knows what he's trying to do. He knows what he's trying to do. And the more uncomfortable, if he can make Bill uncomfortable, then there's going to be some uncomfortability with Devin because he need his father to do what he's doing, so he don't have to. That's why you see the fighters, certain fighters, they just love to get in front of the camera and bump their gums. You know, Haney gets in front of the camera, man. He don't really bring people's name up. He just answer questions. You know, but as far as promoting the fight and pushing it, that's what Bill does. People always talking shit. Bill always doing it. That's what he's supposed to do. If Terrence Crawford had somebody in his corner to do that shit, well, he would have been in a way better position than it wouldn't took him to become 35 years old to finally get to this position, right? So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that was not manly. It wasn't tough. It was some sucker shit by immature, grown ass 60. How the fuck old is Benard? Dude got to be like 60 something years old, and he's still, you know, that was some punk shit. There was nothing tough about that, man. There was nothing tough about that. He out there serving his boss. Y'all want to sit here and say shit like, repeat, you know, Wilder saying shit like Anthony Joshua out here buck dancing for the white man. And, well, yeah, that sounds stupid, right? You don't see Oscar De La Hoya out here chest bumping nobody. Right? You don't see him out here doing that. I mean, we seen him out here wearing dresses and shit, but like you understand what I'm saying? Benard out here like his boss. I go ahead and do what you say. What you want me to try to intimidate Bill, boss? Ain't nobody scared of no fucking Benard Hopkins, man. And at the end of the day, that shit that he did, well, Ryan doesn't even want to fight Evan Haney anymore. You know, so what exactly did he do? What exactly did he do? Listen, I'm tired of talking about this motherfucker. That was pussy. Okay, that wasn't impressive. That was some sucker shit. Now the other thing, yeah, okay. I'm not even gonna go into this guy's name. You guys know I'm legit, 100%. I don't make up shit. And I don't sugarcoat anything. I saw the video. I wasn't looking for the video. It's funny though. I did see that particular video someone asked me about. So let me just say it this way. There's a guy who he has videos and he has a boxing channel, and in his video he's talking about Inoue, and he's saying he like black fighters jealous of Inoue or something to that effect, or hating on Inoue and all that, right? Now, I'm going to tell you what the agenda is. I mean, I don't know the full scope of his agenda, but his agenda is for clicks, likes, and subscribers, and I'm going to explain to you how I determine that. I seen the videos. The reason that I saw it is because I was watching, you know, D. Hamaguchi. She was talking about pound for pound with Crawford and Inoue. Like, who do you give it to? I don't personally care about pound for pound, but I was listening to her and take on it. And, we communicated a little bit. And I remember her as a fighter. I used to watch her fights. And so yeah, we was, chopping it up a little bit on her channel. Now, let me say, her take is her take. And I don't, feel any kind of way because of who a person sides with. I don't care about that. The funny thing about this guy is he has like 3 or 4 videos. Everything that he says about Inoue, it's always attached to black fighters once again hating, black fighters jealous, black, right? This guy said, Antonio Tarver said, how you gonna call Inoue pound for pound? He ain't fight nobody. That's what he said. Tarver said, okay. He said Floyd Mayweather said the only reason that Inoue beat Fulton is because he was on pads or something. Okay. And then there was somebody else, he said, made a comment, basically saying, like, pretty much saying Inoue is not pound for pound. Now, here's the thing. Not one comment that he repeated had anything to do with a fighter saying something about his nationality, addressing him by his nationality, or saying anything racist, right? But in the video, this is what he's implying, even the title of his video, Black Fighters Being Jealous, right? And I noticed that those videos have the most views on his whole channel. Okay, it's just not hard to figure out. So I'm going down this whole list. I'm just watching, right? Now, where are the videos of him pointing out Teofimo was out of pocket by saying, if ESPN wanted all these black fighters, they could have them, right? Nothing about that. Where are any of the videos, okay, of Paulie Malignaggi saying, this isn't the era of the black fighter. Europeans are taking over. Black fighters, I'm sorry, this just isn't it. They don't dominate anymore. Where are that? Where are those videos? Where's the videos speaking about this goofy shit that they did, making this justice for Lomachenko shit, right? So I'm just like in other words, it's okay for you to say something about you want to defend a fighter that you like because it's your favorite fighter or whatever, but you ignore when somebody actually makes something racial. When somebody, it's like, for example, to make it clear to you guys, right? If somebody was arguing with you and said, shut up, bitch, can you say that that's racial? Disrespectful, right? Now, if the person said, shut up, you Chinese bitch, now, that's racist as fuck. And they are addressing you by your nationality in a derogatory way, in a disrespectful way. Like you don't know you're Chinese, they have to remind you. Nobody said anything like that, right? But he points out, oh, how, when Devin Haney, when Darrell, when Hopkins said, I'll never let a white boy see, all that kind of shit. And I'm like, okay, maybe this dude is just racist against black people. Who knows, right? But the thing is, he's making it racist. He's making it racial. The fighters involved didn't say anything racial. They just don't see Inoue the way he does. Okay? People like that don't give him any attention because that's what they want. And so basically the only time you can talk about Inoue is when you want to talk about black people being racist. Let me tell you something, man. Black people come in my DMs talking about I'm hating on the black man because I specifically point out lies coming out of the mouth of Wilder and his supporters and people around him, which is facts that the things I'm saying he said and did. But because he's black, I'm not supposed to say it. Okay? You got people, so look, let me give you an example of something, right? I remember the first time I heard the term "Stop Asian Hate," and I started seeing a bunch of videos. And let me give you 2 things. I saw one video where a female was saying, It's just one thing that I don't like about the way, Eastern people or people, Western people say, they talk about Americans when they say that shit. When Western people say that, like they meet me, oh, you're Korean, oh, this and this, and like, they think I'm like submissive or like I'm some freak in the bed or I'm this and that. And, I'm a human being and I'm this and I'm that. And okay, and I'm listening to her talk. Now, she's saying all these things. Now, yes, you have some sick-minded, perverted people that's into this taboo shit. Like, you got people with this racial slur shit. Nah. People having sex. Yeah, you black nigga, you like that, don't you, nigga? Don't you? You fucking cool. No, 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 no. That's an invitation to an ass whooping. Why would you like some goofy shit like that? Now, as far as what she's saying, if she's saying the type of thing where a person is saying they just want an experience with the Korean woman, but there is no love. They're like, I wouldn't marry you, but I'd fuck it. Like, you understand? I'd have sex with you. That's what she's saying, because she failed to really make her point. But I'm saying, okay, I think that's what she's trying to say, or stereotype. Okay, well, mama, people have been stereotyping black people forever. Yeah, I mean, everything. Yeah, all we do is sag our pants, get on welfare, sell drugs, and become gangbangers, which is why I get so irritated when I hear these ignorant people. Now you see part of what I'm saying. When I hear these ignorant people always talk about, well, I'm from the streets, nigga. I'm this, I'm that. You ain't like me, nigga. You ain't been through much, all that bullshit. All you so-called Muslims still calling each other niggas. Yeah, niggas this, nigga that. You're a Muslim, but come on, bro. You're a Muslim, but you're a womanizer. You want peace amongst brothers, but you out here. You understand what I'm saying? So, bottom line, y'all know I don't play the favoritism thing, and I call it down the middle like I'm supposed to. But what I noticed too on her channel, she had a video with a friend, and they both were saying the same thing. People look at them like sex objects and all, but you know what her and her friend had in common? You got videos of yourself walking on beaches with thongs on, with your skimpy outfits on. Y'all had little dance videos and y'all shaking it and jiggling it. Well, okay. For the women out there, I don't care where you're from. Let me make this crystal clear. When a man look at you, and especially if you're advertising, he see things jiggling and he see cheeks and skin, and okay, that's the attraction and that's what he's looking at. And the fact that he see it is because you're showing it. No man is looking at you thinking, damn, baby, you look like you could solve the shit out of a math problem. Oh, damn, you look like you could read a book so well. Pronounce these big words, multi-syllables. Oh, my God. Oh, I'd love to watch you just staple my homework together. No, that's not what the fuck they're thinking. Wake up. Now, if this person or people are turned on by you and they feel like, oh, you're Korean, and they're intrigued by that some kind of way, I mean, that's not exactly taboo. That's not taboo at all. I mean, it could, if it is on some taboo shit, like I said, where they're looking at you like you're some experiment and stereotyping, because I even spoke to somebody about that kind of shit. Okay, yes, I agree, because I wouldn't want nobody like people look at me. I'll give you an example. I'm in the gym one day. I'm gonna get my shit on. This dude like, yo, when you get out, yo. Shit, when I get out of what? You was locked, right? I said, what the fuck make you say that? Oh, nah, I ain't never seen you in here. You jacked as fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? I said, nah, I'll tell you what, listen, I don't come here to socialize. I'm getting my workout in. Don't assume shit, though, all right? Wrong approach, my bro. Oh, my bad, nah. Yo, say less. Yeah. He was black just like me. But again, okay? Or they assume everything is an assumption. So we all put up with shit. But when you are here showing tits and ass and then saying people are looking at you like eye candy, and okay. So yeah. But because somebody is intrigued by you, and let's just say you might have somebody thinking, I want an Asian woman. And then all of a sudden they meet you, they might specify, I want a Korean woman, or I want somebody from Thailand, or I want whatever. I want a Filipino. And then they meet one, oh, really? I mean, I don't know. That to me is just some Karen type shit. Like, but whatever. Okay. So you are advertising your shit. What the hell do you think? And then both of them was interviewing female porn stars. Okay. And then you're saying stop Asian hate because people were speaking against you because they felt like you were wearing skimpy clothing and doing things that was inappropriate. And you're saying if I wasn't Asian, I'd be so. I'm just saying that was like some bullshit. But I just all right, whatever, man. You know, and that type of shit is what I'm saying about the stereotypes and some people just want attention, and I think a lot of times people just make videos just to make them to just try to get views and likes because I failed to see her point. To be honest with you, I understood like okay, if this is what you're trying to say, I get you, but you can't possibly be, you know, like and here's the thing: the porno chick was saying, they say, what is some of the things that turn you off? I hate when a man says to me, "Oh, I know you." Okay, for someone that does porn, just think about what you do for a living. So if that's what that person recognizes you from, would you prefer they act like they didn't know that what you did? Just saying. You know. And the thing was, oh, it's because when if they know what you do, it's like that's all they want. Like I'm a human being, I have feelings, I want to be loved, I need someone to, you know, okay, so I mean, do anybody watching this video want to settle down with a porn star? I mean, because if your woman is going to work and she's a secretary, and you say, "Hey, babe, have a great day at work," but if she get bent over for a living, I can't imagine you, babe, go and just ride the hell out of somebody today. I want you to let them gang bang. I'm just saying. No, they don't want to settle down with you. Well, simp would. They see your work. They know that you can satisfy them, and that's pretty much all they want. Just saying. Let's be real. And I don't care what your nationality is, but I'm saying this, just saying this is a situation with people, and they was making everything about race. Okay. You know how many times I hear people say when they go live in Japan or go visit somewhere like over in the Orient, and it's like you see they like to touch, if you have like long braids or something, they're not used to seeing black people over there, so they like to touch them and touch their hair. They want to take pictures with them. Like, damn, I'm a human being. I'm not some fucking zoo animal. Like, damn, like I'm an alien or something, right? Okay, but people get it. Now, if you want to make it a race thing, then that's what it's going to be, because in your mind, oh, see, they touching my hair because I'm black. No, but a person can get offended by that. Why? Because you're not over there touching their hair going, ooh, you understand what I'm saying? So I think a lot of times, people just make more out of a situation than what it is. So, yeah. You know, and, you know, even like, for example, somebody made a stupid comment on my channel one time. And you know me, y'all know I'm great at cursing people out. So basically what the person said was, it was some goofy shit. So to cut to the chase, person said Bruce Lee would knock out Sugar Ray Leonard, Ray Robinson, Mike Tyson, Ali, anybody. Lennox Lewis, nobody could beat Bruce. Bruce was too fast, too strong, had the power of a heavyweight. So I asked the person, what was Bruce Lee's fighting record? Person responded, what do you mean? I said, what do you mean, what do I mean? I asked you a direct question. What was Bruce Lee's fighting record? The guy goes, I don't know. I said, exactly. And you know why you don't know? Because he don't have a fighting record. I know what Ali's record is. I know what Ray Robinson, Ray Leonard, you know, all these guys, Marvin Hagler, right? So you think that I'm going to put a fucking actor who created his own style, Jeet Kune Do, and basically had some fights with other people that study martial arts, I'm going to put him in the same category as a real fucking fighter? So you're basing what he could do to Ali or Sugar Ray Leonard or whoever you're basing that on Enter the Dragon, Return of the Dragon, Fist of Fury, Game of Death. You know, that's what you're basing a real fight on. Movie shit. And stories that you hear Jim Kelly and other martial artists speak about. Listen, you understand? That's movie shit. That's not a real fight. And the person goes, "Oh, see, you one of them haters. Oh, it's because if he was black, you wouldn't be saying that. All this goofy shit." First of all, I don't give a fuck about what you're saying. You can't even find a training video of Bruce, a sparring video. The only video of Bruce Lee, listen to me, the only sparring video of Bruce Lee, there's only one. Okay, one. He's in all black, okay? They say that's him under there, but he's in all black. The opponent's in all black. The face has a mask, so you can't see his face. But it's a point system thing. Okay? It's a point system. It's not the same thing as someone actually having full contact, trying to break your ribs, trying to break your jaw. That's not the same thing. Now, bottom line is, you've never seen this man have an actual fucking fight. And you're saying who he could beat. Okay, I can show you a video of Bruce Lee hitting the heavy bag and I can tell you his form was all wrong. And as a boxer, he get eaten the fuck up. Listen, even in a fucking street fight, the way he was hitting that bag was amateur shit. And this isn't to dig at Bruce Lee. This is just telling the truth. Anybody can go right on YouTube and pull it up, but if you yourself can't fight, you won't see the difference. And this is what I'm saying. And you decide that the baddest man that ever lived was 132 fucking pounds. Okay, cool. I don't care about any of that shit. But I guarantee you, if somebody was training Bruce Lee, they'd tell him, "Hey, you got to work on your form." First of all, he didn't have a lead foot. You understand what I mean? He was squared up, both feet facing the bag, punching with his hands from his waist. Literally. You can look at the video anytime, and it's like, no. You want Bruce Lee to be the baddest motherfucker that ever lived and all this goofy shit, but as irrelevant in this challenge as that is, what I'm saying, he wasn't an actual fighter. And there's a video of Bruce Lee being interviewed, and the person asked him, "Who gonna fight you or Muhammad Ali?" You know what Bruce Lee said? "In a real fight, Muhammad Ali would kill me. He's too big, too strong, and he's fast. So I would have to bite him or fight dirty." You know, this is Bruce Lee saying this. You know, hit him below the belt and all that. He's too, okay. Remember since you want to talk, they talk in movies. Remember on Chinese Connection? When he was fighting the European guy with the mustache and the beard. What happened when he had Bruce in that armbar? What did Bruce do? He bit him. Why do you think he incorporate those things in the movie? You understand what I mean? Then somehow y'all tell yourself that a person that boxed don't know how to street fight. Like, bitch, you know we from the streets. You know we was street fighting before we was boxing, right? Yeah, stuff like that. That person made it about skin color, made it about ethnicity. I'm telling you fucking facts, the dude is not a fighter. And when you watch a person fight, you watch anybody, you could, I guarantee you could watch somebody hit a bag right now and you'll go, "This motherfucker can't fight, man. Come on, man, seriously?" You could put a side by side of whoever that fighter is and put Bruce Lee's up and you'll go, "Damn." Because it's Bruce Lee, an idiot would automatically try to act like they don't see the flaws. And you see, yeah, he doesn't have that, You understand what I'm saying to you? Nobody's saying he couldn't actually fight and know how to actually fight in the street. Nobody's saying that. I've never seen him. But what I'm saying to you is, for that matter, to use your imagination and say, he beat some of the greatest fighters of all time. On top of that, even heavyweights. And he had the power of a heavy. Show me what the fuck. You don't even have nothing to support that claim other than you just infatuated with Bruce. When we was kids, everybody was imitating Bruce Lee. You watch a Bruce Lee movie, everybody outside. You remember when the Kung Fu, the martial arts movies used to come on every Saturday at 12 o'clock? And everybody go outside and start imitating what they seen in the movies. And who better than Bruce, right? Everybody wanted to imitate Bruce Lee. The way he sounded and everything, the way he moved. Bruce was the guy. But you just can't be honest with people. So what I'm saying, if somebody starts talking about stop Asian hate, everything is about hate over because you don't see a person the way they do. We were all kids at one point. And then yeah, you mature as you grow up and you realize that movies are just movies. That's not real fighting. That's choreographed bullshit. Do you think Bruce Lee really jumped up in that fucking tree? Or Enter the Dragon? When he was about to go down in the ground with the rope and all that, do you think that when he was on Chinese Connection, that was real people? Those were dummies. Dummy. Wasn't real people. So when you're giving people all these superpowers, it's crazy. Like the video with Bruce Lee with the nunchucks and he's playing ping pong. People really thought that shit was real. You could sit there and read the description of the video being edited. But this is people for you. They really thought this man was really hitting the ball with the nunchucks. I'm just saying, yo. Now, me saying that, what does that have to do with anything else? So, you know, that's just the way people are. When somebody says something racist, when somebody, you know, that's like I said, somebody address you the wrong way, that's something different. But somebody just don't agree. Look, D. Hamaguchi was asking that same question about pound for pound. Who do you give it to, Inoue or Crawford? She's giving her take on whatever. Now, imagine if she chooses Inoue and somebody say, oh, it's just because you Asian, right? That could be it. Or she might really be honest about who knows? I don't personally care. I watched her, for example, when she was fighting, I was watching her fight. I seen her win, I seen her lose. You understand what I'm saying? And she's one of the people that a lot of people don't talk about because this is when women's boxing wasn't really popular. You know, but she was one of the people that was there. You understand what I'm saying? So if it's about race and all that goofy shit with me, why the fuck would I support people who I don't like? You understand what I'm saying? So when people are talking goofy shit, don't even give it any light. When you address something, like me personally, you know, I don't rock with the Alphabet Boys. I'm not a part of anybody's group, and I just don't like being like when people are biased and just make up shit. Why would I want to be a part of that? So yeah, I saw that goofy shit. I saw it. And I just wanted to, because I didn't want to make a separate video about this, so I decided I'd talk about it in this particular video. You know, but that's all that goofy shit is. Yeah. So, no, you shouldn't hate Asian people, black people, Puerto Rican people, Indian people, white people, whatever. No, nobody should hate nobody. But that's just not the way the world, you know, goes. That's not people. So when you speak against racism, you're going to have idiots that don't understand it. And people like to take sides and, you know, make things about race when it's not. But it's okay for this person to say some racist shit, but this person gets a pass. You understand what I mean? So you don't see no videos on this particular guy's channel where he's pointing out anything. And I sat there and took the time. I'm looking at it. No. So the only time he addresses Inoue is when he's talking about black people once again hating on Inoue. Listen, and speaking of that fight, when Inoue fought Fulton, I picked Inoue to win. I just, like, the thing that I was saying with the people was, this generation think power is everything. They don't understand skills. They really just think if you can punch hard, that's all you need. No. I said Fulton's power isn't going to have shit to do with anything. The problem is going to be him being able to find Inoue. Whether Inoue is in front of him or moving. And because Fulton's not a big puncher, Inoue's not going to go on the back foot. He's pretty much going to walk him down. You know, and that's what happened. So my thing was, his power is the thing. If I remember, he either caught him with a straight or either a right hook. Stopped Inoue right in his tracks. And Inoue put his hands up and was hesitant to come in at that moment. But he also saw that Fulton was scared to throw a combination because he was scared of what was coming back. So he was just reduced to one punch. And Inoue being sharp like he is, took advantage of it, and he was just shutting them down. He wouldn't let Fulton get anything going. Do you hear me making excuses for Fulton? No. I didn't think Fulton was going to win. Like I said, you never know what's going to happen come fight night, but I picked the New Way to win. And like I said, it's not about the power. Like y'all say the same shit about Haney. You know, he can't punch. I say the same shit about Clarissa. And the funny thing is, you've had many opponents say Clarissa's strong, and I keep telling y'all saying she can't punch. Even Layla saying she don't know how to knock nobody out. No. Anytime somebody says she can't punch, the opponent will tell you different. It's the people watching talking this shit. If a person can't punch, then walk through them. Simple, right? So, I mean, I'm not into this goofy racism shit. That's some sucker shit. I'm like I said, there was no excuse about nothing. Inoue is just a better fighter overall. Bottom line, Fulton said he just think overall his skill set is too much. I didn't believe it, but Fulton is not supposed to doubt himself. You understand what I'm saying? I never seen him as a better fighter as than Inoue. So even when I say Fulton's no bum, that's what I mean. He's just not nearly as good as Inoue is. So when you say Fulton's a bum, he's overrated, okay, then what does that victory mean for Inoue? He just beat a bum, right? You guys talk this nonsense, not me. So, yeah. And then now you see people saying, like Paulie, Inoue beats Tank. But you notice, Paulie always picked somebody non-black to beat a black. Do you see videos of people pointing that out on this guy's channel? And no. Only time he spoke on any video that I saw and made it a race thing is when he's saying black fighters. Because 3 people said something. 3 people. That's black fighters. Why do you have to even label them black fighters? Why didn't you just say Floyd Mayweather, Antonio Tarver, and whoever the other person was? You know, like that would be like, for example, me giving you the example about the female that made the comment talking about people having these fetishes for and the thing is, she didn't say Asian women. She specified Korean women. You understand what I mean? So she's not even saying people look at Asian people like we're this or that. No, she specified Korean women. Okay. But she's on there showing tits and ass. Not naked, but like, damn, I mean, what's the purpose of you putting skimpy shit on and trying to be seductive, music playing, you eyes rolling back, playing with your own hair and all that? So what's the purpose of all that? Oh, I want the attention, but then when I get it, I'm going to complain. You see the same thing in the gyms. These females coming in, you can see their lips, their lower lip prints all in their little tights and all that, always bending over, sticking their asses out. They want to see if a man is looking, and then it's like they do this type of stuff for attention. You don't want people looking, but you coming in there with the skimpiest outfits you can possibly be in. And you know that the hamstring machine, for example. How many times the gym I go to, one of the machines is right there next to a no, it's actually the ab machine. It's right across from the ab machine. And there's one where you hold the bars, put your elbows on the pads, and you pull up and you pull your knees up. Yeah, that one. And it's right there. And I noticed the majority of the women that use that machine are the ones that come with the shorts with the booty cheeks hanging out because they want the attention. But then, oh, these men always staring in it. Well, just saying, right? So now imagine me seeing that video going, oh, all these Asian people complaining because these Asian people, they're complaining all because 2 Korean women and then had 2 more Korean women who make adult movies. So 4 women is going to cause me to say Korean women is this and Korean women is that because of 4 people. Come on, like, seriously? Seriously? And I know people from all walks of life, Korean and all. And you know something? I have a dear friend real close to me named Patty. She's Korean. So you understand what I mean? Like, people make up shit and they want to make it about something. Some people are just sick in the head. I think some people, they're just even the happiest people that seem to be the happiest in life. They just have to find something to complain about. I just think people just get bored. So yeah, I seen that video and I saw what happened with Haney and Bill. That was some sucker shit that Benard did. And last for the guy that made the videos talking this shit, the guy is using a new way to get likes. And like I said, out of everything on this channel, those videos have the most likes whenever he's talking about a new way. And that's why every time he do it, it's the same exact subject. I don't know what his nationality is and I don't care. But, again, you don't see any videos on his channel aside from those new way videos where he's talking about any fighter making any racial slurs or saying something inappropriate to anybody else. Nothing. But he makes mentions in that one of the new way videos about Hopkins and Haney and Darrell. And it's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, I see what he's trying to do. And it's like, you're making this about race. And in fact, what Haney said, okay, what Hopkins said, what Darrell said or whatever has nothing to do with what Floyd said and what Tarver said. And whoever another third person was. They ain't saying nothing about this man's nationality. But because they don't see him the way that this guy want them to see him, it's racist. I don't see Wilder the way other people see him. I don't see Fury. I don't see none of these fighters the way other people see them. But for the props that I do give them and the good that I do see in a lot of these fighters, I still don't see them to the degree that others try to make them out to be, which is exactly why when they lose, they're shocked and I'm not. Because at the end of the day, we're all human beings, but some people like to make you out to be superhuman. So it's stuff like that. It's like, you know what? I don't even want to get into. I mean, I've had a couple of videos where I spoke out and spoke up against racism, goofy shit that was going on, and I had to make it clear because you got hypocrites out here, like, say things and then you catch them slipping on their own channels. But this is what people do. And let me make something clear before I close out. Okay, me being black, I've said this because I have another channel where I'm talking about real life issues, not boxing, okay? Me being black, I've watched so many other black content creators who at one point was talking about positive shit. They were speaking about police brutality, the way black people are being mistreated, showing clips of things happening to black people and nobody's doing nothing about it. And let me say, okay, every one of those channels that I'm talking about right now, went from that to every time I see any of them making videos, all they're doing is trying to tear other black men down, other black women down. And I don't give a fuck, even like for whatever reason, Cat Williams came on Shannon Sharp's show, okay? And all he did was targeted other black comedians, male or female, and had nothing good to say about them. And everything is just, he's this, he's that, she's not this, she's not that. I'm the truth. I'm the real one. And I'm like, what exactly is he trying to expose? What's the purpose of this video? Like, and I'm sitting here going, I see. If you watch all of them, the positive messages started to fall off. Do you understand? They started to hold less traction. Now, all of a sudden, there's more value, more interest if I'm talking shit about black people versus uplifting. And that's the direction they all going. So you can sit and talk about black people struggling and going through this and being mistreated, but then here you are doing the same shit, right? It's what I'm saying. So for me to say what I'm saying, to have black people who want to get ignorant and what would you gonna call me, a sellout because I'm telling the truth? Stupidity. So, well, I'd rather, well, white people do it too. And yeah, everybody does asshole shit, but I'm black. And when I speak about whatever. I don't hold back. I'm gonna say something about this group, but not that. No, that's not me. So my whole thing, what I'm saying is, wrong is wrong. And when I see my people doing foul shit to each other, but then popping shit about what other people are doing, and I'm like, you gotta get your house right before you go worry about what the fuck somebody else got going on their house, right? So bottom line, because these cowards is all about to each his own, but y'all jump on a camera, sit there and make a video and do nothing but talk shit. Whatever's hot, that's what they want to talk about. Just like if I'm speaking against rap music. Yeah, but other... Listen, I don't ever watch the news and see in the news today a young rock and roll star dead, got shot, showing videos of people jumping out the cars, pop, pop, pop. We believe it to be gang related. I don't see fucking belly dancers jumping out, another belly dancer dead. Next week a country music singer shot dead. No, you know what I see? Week after week after week after week after week after week, another dead young rapper shot down due to gun violence, gang violence. Okay? So when I say the music is toxic, okay, gangster rap did nothing but help black men ignorantly put themselves in jail and lose their lives because what do they always say? I listen to music I can relate to. So when you listen to music and all you hear is people talking about the only way to get what you want is by taking it, whether it means taking somebody's life or whatever, right? Now you got this whole ratchet ass music where women are actually taking pride in being sluts. So if I speak against that shit and say, look, this is what y'all doing and look at the results. Okay, I just seen a video of a ballet teacher who teach 5-year-olds ballet. She was literally in tears because she said she got 5-year-olds in her class twerking, telling her, shut the fuck up, I don't have to listen to you, you ain't my mother. Then when she told the parent cursing her out, well, what the fuck did you do to make my daughter? No. Okay, this is the time we live in. Yeah, so when you speak against these things, well, you're not supposed to let people do what they want. That's the mentality that these idiots have. So that makes me a sellout because I'm speaking to my people about what we're doing and not doing. And I'm speaking in general, but I'm speaking against the situations as they come up. So right now, if I'm speaking about something happening in football, don't tell me what the NBA doing it too. I don't give a fuck. I'm not talking about the NBA. I'm talking about the NFL. Stick to the subject. Simple. And that's all it is. Okay? So when you talk about positivity, people don't care about that. Jay-Z, one of the most successful entertainers in the world, right? From his raps and all that. Jay-Z said a bar, he said something about, I want to rhyme like Common Sense, but that style don't make any dollars and cents. And if you know the rapper Common, well, he was known for making positive music. So what does Jay-Z say? I want to do that, but that motherfuckers, that shit ain't making no money. I don't want my album to flop. So you don't have common sense to know. Here's a dude from the streets talking about killing, drug dealing, prostitution, low income. Now the motherfucker's a multi-millionaire. He's still rapping about that shit. You not dealing with that shit anymore. That's not what you come from. Yeah, man, but if I start talking about the lavish life too much, I got to blend it where, they stupid. The listeners are dumb. They don't know. But I got to tell them about struggles and I got to say shit they can relate to. Even though my kids go to private schools or homeschooling and I don't let them listen to the shit that I say. They're not around this. I don't even let them listen to rap music. Oh, yeah. But I'm going to put that poison out for y'all kids to listen to. So if I speak against that, yeah, but Aries, but what about... Listen, it's in the music, it's in the movies, it's in the cartoons, it's in everything. The sitcoms, the disrespect, the do as you want, no rules in life. You got people walking around dressing like animals. Literally had a chick tell me he was an Arctic squirrel. You go to a place of business and I'm like, they must have some cosplay shit going on. No. No. Oh, well, my personality, my character is the same as an Arctic squirrel, and so like I don't consider myself a male, female. There's no such thing. It's just we're just beings. But oh, you okay? So let me get this right. You're not a female. You don't consider yourself a woman. Well, I mean, it's just a label that. Listen, no, no, no. So what do you reference yourself as? A female or a male? Animal or human? Well, I'm an Arctic squirrel. Okay, so basically, I can go into a pet shop that sell nothing but cats and dogs, and I can go in there and say, "Hey, look, yeah, I want that horse right there." Horse, sir, that's a. I said it's a horse. Don't be disrespectful. If I wanted to be a horse, then it's a horse. No, that's bullshit. Okay, so no, this is. We're living in a crazy time, y'all. Okay, so that person can very easily feel like I'm being disrespectful because I refuse to refer to her as a fucking Arctic squirrel. And I bet you can't go to work and tell your boss that shit, right? Or your manager, what so what the fuck, like, what are you doing? No. All of this bullshit, conspiracy theory, society this, society that, okay, so you want to paint your face, make weird noises to communicate with other people that, think they're Arctic squirrels too. Yeah, this is real shit, I'm telling you. Real shit. Real shit. Okay? So you can't cater to this bullshit. You can't. I like different fighter styles. I like what they bring to the table in the ring. I don't know these people personally. I don't want to know these fucking people. Okay? But for people that even like certain people I communicate with, and we have some dialogue on their channels or whatever and stuff, I'm cool with that. I'm into grown up conversations. I'm not into this arguing and trying to prove points nonsense. So my thing is, if a person don't have a certain maturity or a certain level of class about themselves, I don't fuck with them because your negative energy is going to interfere with my positivity. Okay. So therefore, who would you rather wake up with every day? A drunk, a miserable, I gotta get high, I gotta get drunk. I'm not satisfied if I'm not angry and pissing people off. I choose to be miserable. There's just no hope. Life sucks. Would you rather be around people like that or people uplifting? People that's about resolution and finding ways to get things done and showing you love and having integrity. You don't have to worry about what they're doing behind your back. Who would you rather be around? Well, I think that should be an easy answer, but a scumbag would go with the first description because a scumbag don't want to be judged. So they want to hang around people that do the same shit they do. The problem is they're not going to get along because they do the same shit that they do. You understand? People can be very ignorant. And I'm just taking the time to elaborate on this kind of stuff because I see it all the time. I don't talk about everything I see. And this is a boxing channel, and I pretty much want to keep it boxing. But if I decide that I want to talk about something, I will. It's like, yeah, I saw that goofy shit. And that's all that guy's trying to do is get numbers. You cannot possibly sit here and say, I'm against racism. I'm against negativity. But you only speak about it when it comes to certain individuals. And basically, like I said, you're gonna use the term black people. What was the purpose of even saying black people when 3 motherfuckers said something you didn't like and they just happen to be black? But on his channel, you don't hear him speaking about Paulie. You don't hear him speaking about Kovalev or none of this shit, even Hector Camacho. But no, you're bringing up shit that from way back that Bernard said. Like I said, what's the purpose of that? Right? This is what they do. And it shows you how sad they are as people. Why? You're a boxing channel. And the videos that do the best on your channel is when you talk controversial shit, not when you talk boxing shit. Now, the controversy you talking about is coming from a fucking boxer, a fighter that's doing fucked up shit or excuses or whatever it may be. versus you making something somebody said a race issue. They ain't say nothing. They didn't. This little Asian motherfucker, he ain't fought no. No, they ain't say nothing like that. Just said, how you gonna give him pound for pound? He ain't fought nobody. Whether you agree with that comment or not, where's the racism in it? You understand what I'm saying? Floyd, if Floyd said, if the only reason he beat Fulton is because he's on PEDS, where's the racism in that? You understand what I'm saying? Where? He made it race. He made that shit race. And like I said, he didn't specify the three people. He specified who said it. But my point, he made it black people. So it's all of us. Yeah, that's the type of weak shit that he has to do to get views on his channel. That's what he feel like he needs to do. Well, I don't watch the dude. It's when I like I said, I came across that channel because I was talking to the Yamaguchi, and because of the algorithms, when she was talking about a new way, this dude's video did pop up, and you know those type of things will get a person's attention, and I have mine on automatic play. So basically, because of his video mentioning a new way, and her talking about a new way, his video started to play. So yeah, I saw that goofy shit. But you know what, y'all? Listen. If you feed something, it'll grow. If you starve it, it'll die. And you know what? That's just what it comes down to. People always want to be dramatic and make up a bunch of bullshit. You know, listen, it is what it is. It is what it is. I saw a video of a female crying, talking about, you know, I don't know what it is with men. They don't want to date. And, you know, I'm tired of being alone, and I'm doing everything by myself. And no matter who I date, it just doesn't last. You know, I need to be loved. I need to be held. I need to be, you know, comforted. And I want people to know the type of person I am and to understand my worth and who I am as a person. And everything came out of her mouth was me. I. Never once in her whole rant did she say anything about what she wants to provide for a person, how she want to be there for somebody special. She want that. No, everything was about what she need, what she want, what she deserve. Little Miss Entitlement. Who gives a fuck about your crocodile tears? That's a person. You know why she can't keep a person? Because everything is about her. That's why. And men are getting sick and tired. Okay, the simps, that's why the simps will be there. Okay, until they smarten up, if they ever do. But men are getting sick and tired of meeting women. I'm just tired of being hurt, and you know, and then all of a sudden you get to where, okay, this person's been through some shit, whatever you've been through, and you're doing everything the best way you possibly can. You're standing with this person, but now all of a sudden they're on dinner dates with their ex. They're in massage parlors, getting exotic, lower lip rubs and all this kind of shit. And they're all over Instagram, half naked. So it's like, nah, okay. So what happens is, men hear you talk. They realize through time they find out things about you. So they see you twerking and walk around slapping your ass and doing little things like licking ice cream and doing little, okay, cool. So once they get sex from you, they don't want you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, yeah. And when they're sitting there talking about how men don't want people not getting married anymore, who the fuck wants to get married just to get divorced? Okay, y'all meet, the sex is off the children. Then y'all have babies, then the sex just stops. The quality time stops. The affection, the conversations, the romantic, it just stops. Once you go through that, if you get divorced, more than likely you don't want to get married again, right? All right, so people like that complaining, but you know what they won't do? They won't ever admit to what they're doing to contribute to the bullshit. They won't ever say anything about themselves. And I'm just chopping it up with y'all about life because of what I answered. I'm just saying, I take the time to do that because, we talk boxing, we did all that, but I'm saying what I'm saying in this video, and I mean it. That's people. So when you deal with real life situations, you got to understand, people are robotic. People want to be a part of shit because they think it's big, even if they don't even know what the fuck is going on. Like you hear that saying, I just want to be able to say I was there. Not because they really give a fuck, but I was there when that happened. I was there. Even like when, for example, when Obama got elected, I had people say, I just want to be able to say I voted for him and I was there when he got elected, and I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. Do you understand me? I don't idol worship people. I'm not into that nonsense. Anybody who I value, people that come on my channel and spend time leaving their comments, and we go, if you notice, I try to answer and respond to everybody. But when you get a lot of comments and the video has a lot of, it's hard to, because now you got multiple videos and, so I try to get to everybody, but yeah, that's, yeah. You're chopping up with people that's been riding with you. You get new subscribers, and y'all stay in touch, and you talk. You're doing videos. We're communicating. I keep saying, like, yeah, I do want to start doing lives. I really do, and maybe I will. But we'll see. But and like I keep saying, you see what I do, okay? And even if you have a message that's like tough love, people don't like to feel like they're being chastised, right? Even though they know they're full of shit. Do I look like I give a fuck about somebody feeling some kind of way because I'm telling the truth? So, you guys that watch my channel, according to your comments, y'all like my channel because of the authenticity and me calling it down the middle. You wouldn't see me the same way if I was doing the same shit that you see other channels doing. Showing favoritism, lying, making up shit, just being ignorant. No, you wouldn't. So that's where you go, okay, this guy's different. Now look at how many subscribers I have compared to the people that come out here and feed you bullshit every day. You know what that's a testament to? You know what that means? It shows you how many real people are out there versus how many fake people out there. Fabricated bullshit is always going to get attention. More than somebody just telling the truth and spitting facts. The truth hurts people. When I say never fall in love with lies, remember the truth brings hate out of people. Yeah, it's become a slogan, but that's not what I intended it for. That's the fucking truth. So I say it, not just to say it. I'm reminding you every video to never fall in love with lies. And remember, the truth brings hate out of people. That shit applies to everyday life, not just fucking boxing. So when I say that, it's not just a boxing thing. That's just real. That's real. Okay? And me saying the truth, look, never fall in love with lies. Somebody can tell you every day, girl, I love you. You know that I love you. I love you. You want everything, girl. But you notice this motherfucker don't spend no quality time with me. Every chance he get, he out in the streets somewhere. He out there in the clubs. Every time he come home, he too tired to talk to me. And the only thing we do is wake up in the middle of the night, have sex. He jump up, go hit the shower, hit the street. I don't see this motherfucker. He don't call me. Right. So how many times is he going to do that before you realize, nah, he don't love me? But you can fall in love with lies. You know why? He's playing you the whole time, right? You know it's a lie, but you fall in love with it every time he tell you these lies because you want him to love you. It sounds good. You want it to be true, but his actions don't add up with his words, right? The truth brings hate out of people. You be honest with the person, right? And you can be respectful as fuck. It's just you disagree with them, and they will show you hatred. Okay, a person you can, let's say you missing some money and you like, ain't nobody in this house but me and you. Nobody's been in this house. 20 minutes ago, I had $1,500 laying under the pillow. It's only $1,000 there right now. Where the fuck is my money? That person know they got your money, but they will argue you down. And then even when they get busted, instead of them just, I was wrong. No. Man, it's hard out here. Everybody acting like they too good. Nah, I ain't the only one. And then here, and then. So you're wrong, but you're going to put up an argument, even though you thiefed. You're a thieving bitch, but you're going to put up an argument. That's what I'm telling you. The truth brings hate out of people. Look at the comments. Look at how people react when I say something about Wilder or Tyson Fury that they don't like. Do you think I give a fuck? Y'all know me by now. You see what I'm talking about. You got people, some people will leave 20 fucking messages in your comment section trying to explain how you wrong for not seeing shit their way. And I'm like, do you really think I'm going to read all them goddamn messages? I said what I had to say 3 messages ago, and you still going on about this one dude like you in love with this motherfucker. Right? Anger is always, for some reason, the easiest emotion for people to express. So if I'm telling you the truth, if you tell me, if I say, what team you like in football? Let's just say you say the New York Giants. And I say, what's their record? Oh, they 0-10. They suck. Oh, come on, man. How you gonna say they suck, man? They got such and such a... Motherfucker, you can name all the players they have on a team. Great. That just means you have a photographic memory. You just said they're 0-10, which means they haven't won any games. Okay, they're going to play 16 games. They got 6 more. They suck. You understand what I'm saying to you? So naming their play, I didn't ask you who the fuck what the name of their players are. That's irrelevant. Okay? I said, what's their record? You said they haven't won a game. They're 0-10. They suck. They get mad. They don't like the truth. They don't like the truth. I remember when I was a kid, Milton McCrory versus Donald Curry. The commentators were saying this is going to be a fight similar to Hearns and Leonard because McCrory was the slick boxer and, around Sugar Ray's height, somewhere, Milton McCrory was tall, slim, long, rangy like Hearns. Okay. I like both of them as fighters, but I don't know. I seen both of them fight, and as a kid, I don't know. I just seen Milton McCrory do some things. Seen both of them, but I wanted Milton. I remember wanting Milton McCrory to win, kind of leaning towards him to win. Now he got knocked out in the 3rd round, and people were shocked, like, whoa, right? They didn't expect that. They thought this was going to be a real, back and forth battle. As a kid, when that happened, I didn't feel any kind of way. But I just remember, I'm thinking to myself, what happened to him? Because the other fights I've seen him look good. And in this fight, he just, it's not the first time that happened. Many times you thought a fight was going to be a super fight, and it just basically ended early. People, when that kind of shit happened, y'all hear what Aries is telling y'all. From the time I've been a little guy, I just didn't let shit get to me, man. I didn't. I'd never seen the point. So I've always grown up with this understanding. Everybody's not going to see things the way you do. They're not going to like the same things you like. It's called life. So what? It doesn't matter. My mom and my dad they had some of the same interests, but they were so different from each other. You understand me? So I never took it to heart. Shit like that. Like, and you outgrow certain things, So there's no way that I should have the same lack of understanding as a grown adult as I should as a kid. So every so often in your life, as you gain experience in life and you mature, you smarten up, you grow. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay? I think y'all should know by now. I don't care what type of channel it is. I don't care if it's YouTube, if it's any other social media. I don't care what it is. People will feed you bullshit. Okay? Simply because it's putting money in their pocket. And to give you an example of something, remember I told you all about the female, the 22-year-old ballet teacher that teach 5-year-olds ballet, and she was in tears and said, I'm calling these parents out because you guys are horrible. What are you teaching your kids? These kids are disrespectful. They don't know how to talk. They can barely understand simple things, and all they want to do is be disrespectful. And these parents are showing up. All they care about is how many Instagram followers they have and all of that. Believe me, everything she's saying I've been seeing it, and it's nothing new, and it's sad. I agree with her. So let me just give you all this to show you what I mean about celebrities. Okay? She said 5-year-olds, they know the words to a song called Pound Town. They talking about fucking in that song. Yeah, I know this shit, right? They're listening to songs with sexual explicit lyrics. Why the fuck are these parents even allowing this, right? Why are kids walking around with cell phones watching porn? All of that stuff, right? Well, y'all know the rapper Sexy Red, right? Sexy Red saw that same video, okay? Well, the person who did it, she has a Twitter and have, I guess, whether it's the whole video or clips of the video. So Sexy Red, little rich motherfucker, she basically responded by saying, play or let them listen to Pound Town or whatever the other song is and shut the fuck up. Then she deleted the tweet. That goes to show you they don't give a fuck about how they're poisoning your kids. They don't give a fuck about you. They can sit there, oh, I love you, this and this. Same with Ice Spice. They come out there with half naked on stage. These people don't even care about their songs. They just eye candy to them. And here this chick, Sexy Red, make songs. She make lipstick. And the lipstick she make is like, she got one called Booty Hole Brown. Yeah, so obviously that's like a brownish colored lipstick. Then she got one that's like a light green. She called that one gonorrhea. So her line of lipstick is named after diseases or just something weird. Okay, so take pictures laying up of her feet and some guy feet with his, his little ankle bracelet on because he's on house arrest. Shit like that. That's the mindset. And you guys are, you understand what I'm saying? These people don't care nothing about you. You see this woman in tears, and 5-year-olds are sitting here singing about sex and twerking, and you don't even give a fuck. Do you see these people going to schools, going to prisons, going to different places, trying to uplift people? They don't give a fuck, no. And when people do that shit because the label pushing them to do it, they ain't even pushing them to do that shit no more. You understand what I'm saying? None of this shit's from the heart. All they care about is how much money they make. All right? I seen a fucking, whichever one. I don't know if it's Nicki Minaj or whatever, Cardi B. Well, whichever one made this song called Bomb Ass Pussy, all right? I remember the video. I'm looking. She comes on stage, whoever made it, and like the first 5-6 rows was nothing but little girls at her show. These little girls are jumping up, grabbing their head like they are starstruck. And I'm like, so you got nothing but a bunch of teenagers in the first 5, 6, 7 rows, and they're singing Bomb Ass Pussy, and you look and they all know the words. I don't know how many people was in that building, but it sounded like a football stadium as loud as they was. Do you understand? These people do not care about you. They don't care about your kids. They don't care about nothing except their money. You putting their kids to college for those who even have half a brain to even want to do that for their kids. You paying for them fucking private jets and them, man. You. Rappers, boxers, actors, whatever, the same shit. So you hear me say I'm nobody's fan. I appreciate and I respect certain shit. This is as far as it goes with Aries. Okay? That's it. So miserable people are going to be miserable. And for people that are opportunists, and we have many of them out here, whatever is getting them the most money, whatever is getting them the most attention, that's the direction they're going to go in. Just like you hear fighters who tell you, I'm all about the money. I don't give a fuck about no legacy, man. Legacy don't pay my bills. This money does. They don't care about none of that. That's saying, fuck you. I know that you don't have a lot of money. I know a lot of y'all out there working minimum wage, but y'all love boxing and you out here saving your money so you can come to my fight, sitting way up in the nosebleed section, but hey, just to say I was there. You sitting up here buying pay-per-view that you can barely afford because we charging $89 in it, right? They don't give a fuck. So yeah, I'm going to come in the ring, cover up, fall from the first punch that looked like it landed, or just run all night and say I didn't get knocked out, but I'm not going to fight back and give y'all your money's worth. No, all that shit. They don't care. So it's really not that serious with these people. They're ignorant. And just for the record, there are a lot of channels that I go on YouTube when I see videos pop up and I just put not interested or don't recommend this channel, because I don't, certain things I see, because it's some shit you learn from it. You're studying what's, okay, I see what's happening. But other than that, no, I don't like the negativity, y'all. And that's what you see happening right here. So, yeah. So, in closing, let me say, yeah, like I said, I saw what happened with Bill and Bernard. I see this whole shit going on. It just, seeing with this guy with this video shit, we're not going to even let them breathe. And that's why I didn't even put none of that shit in the title. Because we're not even going to let them breathe. We're not even going to give them, we're not going to give them any light. They're ignorant. That's all. And everything has to be about race, even when nobody says anything about race, just because a person don't see things the way you want. Remember now, I'm a sellout because I won't lie for Deontay Wilder. That's all. It don't matter how many other black fighters I'm rooting for, but the fact that I'm not rooting for Deontay Wilder, that means I'm a sellout, right? Whatever. And of course, these bitches would never say that shit to my face, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. I don't do things to please people in that way, no. If me telling the truth and rocking with y'all the way I've been doing is not enough, then hey, you don't have to watch. But if you want the truth and somebody that's genuine and pure at heart, y'all see what I'm doing. And that's just what it is. And why I took the time to speak about something more meaningful than just boxing just now, to not just answer the question, but to just, shed light for your insights that when you think about it, like, yeah, true. Because you know what, just like, for example, people can get up and go to work and you might be dealing with stupid people at your job. You might be in a certain frame of mind and go, you know what, damn, I'm going through this and that right now. And I just listened to what Aries is saying and I'm thinking, you know what, he's right. You know what, I'm not even going to focus on that. Let me focus on the positive things. And that's what happens. People try to fuck your frequency up. They try to bring you to what, down to their level. That's what Benard Hopkins is trying to do to Bill Haney. Let me throw him off. Let me get him to where he's not on top of his game, so he can fuck around and not deliver to Devin Haney like he's supposed to. Any advantage they want. So if he feels like a man is old at his age, and he feels like he is a man because he actually sucker bumped somebody, that's some real soft bitch shit. Just saying. Talk to me in the comment section, y'all. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people. I'll catch y'all on the next one. And just for so y'all know, for my real family on here that rock with me and understand where I'm coming from, I love doing these type of videos for y'all. I really do. And I like to make them long a lot of times because I don't do live. So, but like I said, I'm eventually going to get to doing lives. I just want to be able to keep it going, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But I like making these kind of videos for y'all. So that's why I take the time to say the things I say. I'm not with the ignorant shit. And I feel like I know I got some intelligent people on here. So that's who I cater to, okay? The people who have a brain, a thinking process that can handle an intelligent, grown-up conversation. And when we talk about boxing, then, whatever. But that's what it is. This is real life we talking about here. Real life. Like I said, I don't get caught up in this, nonsense that people do. So anyway, I will catch you guys on the next video.